Nintendo's pricing this generation is crazy. Not just their games, but their console, the games, and the accessories. All insane. Let's get into it. They definitely did not want to touch on the pricing because it's rough. So the Switch 2 costs $449, and the Switch 2 Mario Kart bundle costs $499. That's pretty obvious, but there's also the fact that they increased the price of Mario Kart. Well, they increased the price of their games overall because Mario Kart is $80. It's the first time we've seen an $80 game, like as a base version, not including DLC or anything, just a base game costing $80. That's going to set a precedent. That's going to change the way the industry is going forward, because if Nintendo does it, well, Rockstar is going to do it with GTA 6. You know they will. You know they're going to price that thing at $80. If Nintendo's charging $80 for Mario Kart, they might even do $90 or even $100 now. Who even knows? It's kind of just crazy, the world we're living in, how expensive things have got. But yeah, $80 for Mario Kart. The Pro Controller is going to cost $80 as well. That's an increase from the Switch one, which I think was $70. So yeah, that's going to be more expensive. The camera is going to be $50. Which, like, okay, it's a USB-C plug-in camera. Then we got the Joy-Con 2 charging grip, which are going to be $34.99. How much was the original Joy-Con charging grip? It was $30, but it's about the same, okay? Pair of Joy-Con, though, that's going to be $90. $90 reduce, 90 buckaroonies. 90 bones is what a pair of Joy-Con is going to set you back. That is a lot. That's probably the most expensive, just basic main controller we've had for a system. Joy-Con 1's $80. That's $10 extra on the Joy-Cons. So prices are just going up across the board for the Switch 2. $90 for a pair of Joy-Con. Now here's some stuff that I don't see a lot of people talking about. The Switch 2 carrying case. That's going to be $34.99. It also comes with a screen protector, and that's going to be a big thing because we saw with the Switch 1, the dock could scratch up the screen. I didn't really have any problems with it because I had a screen protector at launch, but I saw some people scratch up their screens. I've heard people talk about scratching their screens, so a screen protector is definitely something that you're going to want to get because of just the history with the Switch 1. Now, maybe the Switch 2 will be more durable. Maybe it'll have a glass screen or something that'll scratch less easily, but it's still... Screen protector's nice, and I don't know if there are going to be any third-party ones at launch, or if you're going to have to get the Nintendo one. I don't even see a lot of people talking about the fact that that thing exists. Most people aren't talking about the accessories. Like, there are a lot of accessories around here that just are not being talked about. People just kind of forget about them. Like this next one, the Switch 2 all-in-one carrying case for $79.99. Now, I had to look this up because I didn't know what it was, and it took me a fair bit of digging to find it. But I actually don't even remember where I found it. I dug through Nintendo's website though, and I was able to find it, and I've got some pictures of the base model of just what it looks like when it's closed. It's a big cube, and then it opens up, and you're going to be able to store all of your Switch 2 stuff in there, the dock, the console, the Joy-Con, the Pro Controller, the grip, all your cables and accessories, everything is going to be able to fit in this big old cube. And wheels. Joy-Con 2 are going to have wheels. This is something that the first Joy-Con had when Mario Kart came out. They came out with these wheels, and we're going to get more wheels. They didn't talk about this. They've even got them color-coded. There's a blue one for the blue Joy-Con, a red one for the red Joy-Con, and they're going to cost $20. I think that's about the same price that the first ones were, so it's not a huge deal. It's not a big price increase. The Joy-Con 2 straps are going to be $12.99, $13 for these little straps. I don't know why, but that's what it is. So the Joy-Con 2 straps are going to be $13 reduce. Next up, we've got the AC adapter. That's going to be $29.99. I think that's about the same price as the first Switch, but it's actually detachable, so it's USB Type-C on both ends, so you can unplug it from the wall and use the cable. I don't know what else you're going to use the cable for, but it's an option. You can use it for something else if you want, and it just makes it easier for travel, for storage, all that. So that's a nice feature. I don't know the wattage on this thing. I don't know if it's going to be more powerful than the Switch ones. I'd imagine it would have to be, because it is for the Switch 2, and the Switch 2 is going to be more powerful, and I'm assuming it's going to consume more watts, and therefore it's going to need a more powerful AC adapter. And the last one we've got is the Switch 2 dock set. So the dock set comes with a power adapter and the dock and an HDMI cable, and it's going to cost $110. Now the Switch 1's dock, that was what, $90? $110 for the Switch 2 dock. That's a lot. And we can now see why Nintendo didn't talk about pricing, because they are going Donkey Kong bonanza with the prices this generation. I don't know why. Maybe it's got something to do with the economic state of the world, with the tariffs and all that I'm not going to get into. Maybe it's got something to do with that. Maybe they're just being greedy and want to make more money. Or maybe this stuff is just genuinely more expensive to produce. I don't know. But I know I don't like to pay the price. And I know a lot of other people aren't going to like to pay the price. You know, the $450 for the Switch 2 console, I can get. I mean, I'd rather it be $400, but I understand $450. But what I don't get is why they're increasing prices of the dock. The dock's going to be $110. Mario Kart's going to be $80. There's got to be something with Mario Kart that makes it worth $80. Because if it's just a new Mario Kart game, that's just your standard thing, and it costs $80, like, that's ridiculous. They've got to have something. That's going to have to be a big game. They've got to have a big secret up their sleeve if they're going to be charging $80 for that game. You can get it for $50 if you get the bundle, because you add $50 to the Switch 2's price. But if you buy it separately and you want to get it physically, because this bundle's only digital, so if you want to get the physical version of Mario Kart World, that is $80. I saw people on Twitter saying it was going to be $90, but I don't see anything that supports that. I'm just assuming 80. That is already expensive enough. Geez, Nintendo, if they do 90, yeah, you're going to have to get that bundle. I mean, you're going to want Mario Kart anyway, so you might as well. Maybe that's the point. Maybe they want us to get the bundle, so they're pricing it up. You know, kind of like how movie theaters increase the prices of the different sizes. They price them to try and upsell you, you know, try and get you to get the large popcorn, because the medium's only $1 cheaper, but you get twice as much popcorn, so you might as well get the large. Maybe that's what Nintendo's doing here. My uncle actually works at Nintendo, and he told me that that's what they're doing, so I figured it out, guys. Thanks for watching. Jesus loves you. I love you. Have a good one.